Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on the sonnets, and today we've got Sonnet 53, which says, "What is your substance? Whereof are you made, that millions of strange shadows on you tend? Since every one hath, every one shade, and you but one can every shadow lend. Describe Adonis, and the counterfeit is poorly imitated after you. On Helen's cheek all art of beauty set, and you in Grecian tires are painted new. Speak of the spring and foison of the year, the one doth shadow of your beauty show, the other as your bounty doth appear, and you in every blessed shape we know. In all external grace you have some part, but you like none you for constant heart." So this is one, it starts with a rhetorical question that's kind of like, why are you so awesome? What are you made of that you are so awesome, that you are more beautiful than any other thing that has ever existed? Shakespeare compares the listener, who is likely the fair youth, to both Adonis, who was known as being a beautiful young man, and Helen, who was known as being the most beautiful woman in the world and sparked the whole Helen of Troy, the Trojan War, all that sort of stuff. And then also compares the listener, or the fair youth, to spring and fall, birth and renewal and harvest and all that sort of thing, saying that sort of no matter where Shakespeare looks, Shakespeare sees the fair youth, sees the beauty of the fair youth. So he's asking, what are you made of that this happens? Everybody else exists singularly, but you exist everywhere, and you are completely unique. There's nobody else like you. You are like nobody else. How is that possible? So it's just sort of a lovely little sonnet, and maybe it comes from a sense of frustration at this point. Like, taken by itself, this sonnet could just be a nice little love sonnet. I could imagine somebody like saying it at a wedding or something, or as part of a proposal where they're like, "You're so awesome, I just need to be with you." But having read the 52 sonnets prior to this and seeing the waves of emotion that Shakespeare is going through in talking to the fair youth, or the listener, it's interesting to think that, with the separation and with the betrayal and so much talk recently about the distance and wanting to send your thoughts to be with the fair youth, I can see this being sort of like a, why can't I get over you? Like, why are you so great? You are so singular. Why do you have to exist like that? Because if you didn't, maybe I'd be able to get over you. But maybe I'm putting too much on that. I do also think, because there is speculation from all of the sonnets as to Shakespeare's own sexuality. The fair youth, at least in the first 17 sonnets, where it was like, please procreate, it was made clear that the listener was male. This particular sonnet compares the listener to a beautiful man and a beautiful woman and to the seasons. So maybe the person that Shakespeare was in love with was, sexually ambiguous. Who knows? But I think that there is something that could be, that if you wanted to, you could extrapolate out from the fact that this person that Shakespeare has been so obsessed with for 53 sonnets now is both compared to the most beautiful man in the world and the most beautiful woman in the world. So take that and do with it as you will, because, I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me what Shakespeare's sexuality was. I'm more interested in the art that was created. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow for Sonnet 54. Mwah.